What other probe have we all been subjected to recently?
Was that the comet?
Yes.
Yes,
yeah.
Fantastic news. They landed something the size of a fridge on the comet from, you know, they launched 10 years ago, and this comet's sort of, only a tiny little thing.
500 million miles they sent that thing. And they landed it more or less exactly where it was meant to go.
Although
Yes,
actually, I was reading that the gravitational pull of the comet is so weak that it toppled a bit and it fell off the comet,
right, yeah.
and it went a kilometre high.
Yeah.
And stayed there for a couple of hours. And I just thought, I'm glad it's not like that on Earth, because, like, kids' parties would be a nightmare with the bouncy castle. You'd be like, oh, Toby was on the bouncy castle, he should be back down in about 2 days. Not then.
Here's a picture of the landing site. The BBC website helpfully explained what you can see. The photographs show a few pale pixels thought to be fillet, accompanied by a dark patch. Well, it was a pretty scary landing. And the initial landing caused a great deal of excitement. Let's have a look.
Sorry, David, sorry, I didn't mean to hug you like that, but I'm so excited!
It's landed!
Great. Wasn't that the Rochester by-election?
So that was genuine excitement, wasn't it? That was fantastic.
I mean, what would you have done if it had landed the right way up?
Exactly. So it's landed on there, and then a scientist made a sort of a press statement about it, and he was wearing a shirt that sort of featured sort of scantily dressed women on the shirt, and that became the story. Not that we've landed something on a comet, but a man wore a sexy, saucy shirt and then cried when he had to apologise for it. So that's become what we remember rather than the great scientific achievement.
As you say, he was inundated with complaints that it was sexist. He had a really horrible time for wearing that shirt.
It wasn't a great choice of shirt. I'm just saying that he did really well with the old comic thing. Yeah. But I do think that when he left the house, the science great, massive, high five. But the shirt, when he was leaving the house, whoever he lives with, his mum, or, you know...
The question you've got to ask yourself is, would the person who made a perfect choice of shirt have been as good at science? You know, probably not. I mean, there must be such people, you know, James Bond or someone. Perfect shirt, perfect science.
Yeah, but he's not real.
No, he's not real, and he's, let's be honest, a bit rapey as well. Do you know who came out publicly for Dr. Taylor?
I think Boris did, didn't he?
Yes. Boris Johnson defended Dr. Taylor. He said, if you're an extrovert space scientist, that is the kind of shirt you're allowed to wear. I have studied it as closely as the photos will allow. And I can't see what all the fuss is about. This is the news that the Philae space probe ran out of batteries and went to sleep. Philae missed its intended landing site on the comet, which Mission Control described as the sweet spot. Not an easy thing to find in the dark, especially for a group of male scientists. Ian and Sarah, here's another one for you.
Oh, that's Peter.